Hi, I'm Lane Wortman, General Manager, Reames Golf and Country Club. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all the players and their parents to Reames Golf and Country Club and the beautiful Klamath Basin. We're excited to be hosting the 81st Bob Norquist Oregon Junior Amateur Championship.
The Oregon Junior Amateur traveled to Reames Golf and Country Club in Klamath Falls as more than 175 junior golfers aged 8 to 17 would battle for titles in their respective divisions in the 81st occurrence of this celebrated match play championship. For the final day of competition, 23 finals matches, including the March of the Champions, would be contested. The March of the Champions is the championship play finals for each of the 7 divisions. The first of the championship finals sent off was the Pee Wee Boys, with medalist Benjamin Greer of Camas facing Samuel Pyan of Happy Valley. Pyan took early charge in the match, winning the first hole with a birdie. The match went all square after 3 and stayed that way until the 8th hole, when Pyan charged to win the next 5. Greer wouldn't give up easy, winning the next 2 holes, but it wouldn't be enough as Pyan birdied the difficult uphill par 4 16th to bring his match to a close.
It was really good. I messed up on some holes.
What did you do to prepare for this tournament?
I practiced a lot.
The next match out of the blocks was the Intermediate Boys Division, featuring hometown favorite Bryce Wortman of Klamath Falls against Brian Humphreys of Washougal, Washington. Like Pyan before him, Wortman got off to a good start winning the first hole, but lost his advantage with a double bogey on the 395-yard par 4 5th hole. The duo halved the next 2 holes, and then Wortman settled down, comfortable with just making par and being patient. Humphreys bogeyed the next 2 holes and was down 2 at the turn. Wortman kept calm and steady, just playing his game, putting additional pressure on Humphreys with each passing hole. Ultimately, the match was Wortman's, winning 3 and 2. He was 2 over par for the holes played.
It means a lot because I've never really played good in the match play format. Counting all these, it's my 5th win match play is all. And it feels pretty nice because now Justin Wiles, who won 4A high school state, can't be the only state champion around here.
The intermediate girls featured another hometown favorite, Caitlin Collum of Klamath Falls, who may have had the more difficult match emotionally in the semifinals when she ousted her twin sister. Collum, as medalist, had a target on her back from the outset. In fact, it was a match that her opponent, Madison Odiorn, was looking forward to from the start of the competition, knowing it would be a good test. It was fairly even for the first 8 holes as neither player took command of the match. At the turn, despite playing 3 strokes better than Odiorn, Collum had only mustered a 1-up advantage. She extended that to 3-up, winning the first 2 holes of the back 9, and birdied the par 5 13th hole to go 4-up with 5 holes left to play. But with one of the larger galleries following her, pressure that comes with match play began to play with her emotions, and she was unable to close out her match. Odiorn battled back, winning 14, 15, and 17 with pars, and was just down 1 with the 18th hole remaining. But it was too little, too late, as both parred that last hole, giving Collum a sweet 1-up hometown victory.
I knew it was going to be a tough match, so I knew I just had to play good.
The boys' division was a rematch of sorts, as it was a battle between medalists Dylan Wu and Cole Mady. The two played the finals the past 2 years in the intermediate boys' division, each winning once. For the most part today, Mady was in control of the match, shooting 2 over par for the day, and at no time was down to Wu. But Wu would not go away as easily as he did last year at Pumpkin Ridge, when he lost to Mady 3 and 2. Wu, who shot 66 in his qualifying round to earn medalist honors, brought the match back to all square by the 15th hole. But it was a lone bogey on the 365-yard par 4 16th hole that ultimately did him in, giving Mady the 1-up advantage he needed to win. Both players had pars on the final 2 holes, giving Mady the win.
I never was losing. I got up to an early 2-up lead through 7. Got it to 3-up after 9, and then I lost 10-11.
The marquee matches of the competition are the girls and juniors division, as they rounded out the 18-hole match play finals competitors. The girls' match featured Morgan Thompson, the reigning 6A high school champion, against 14-year-old Gigi Stoll, who successfully petitioned to play up a division prior to the start of the season. Stoll has been the premier girl golfer in the region since coming on the scene as a peewee in 2007. That year, she won nearly everything she played in. The lone exception was a stinging loss in the junior amateur when it was held at Creekside Golf Club in Salem. Since then, although not winning every time she's teed it up, she has mastered the Oregon Junior Amateur. She won the Pee Wee title in 2008 at Bandon Dunes, shooting even par for the holes played. Then she won the Intermediate Girls title with a 2-1 victory over Monica Vaughn, and repeated last year at Pumpkin Ridge. Stoll began the week showing the older girls that she was a serious contender as she shot a near-course record 6 under par 66 to easily walk away with medalist honors. In the finals, she was 3 under par on the holes played, and she won her match 5-3 over Thompson. It's not like Thompson was playing badly. She was just 3 over par for the holes played, but good would not be good enough. Her round began to unravel with a double bogey on the 383-yard 5th hole, definitely affecting her mindset as she went on to bogey and lose the next hole as well. After that, she fired 7 successive pars, but along the way she also missed some birdie opportunities and chances to bring the match back.
It's big. It's a big deal. I really like this tournament. Put a great place every year. It's good. It's a big tournament, and I'm just really proud of how I've been playing at this tournament.
The final match of the day between medalist Kevin Murphy and Alistair Doherty began with starter Ev Reynolds announcing Alistair as All-Star, as if it was meant to be. Yet it never seemed that way. This match, like every other all week, had Doherty coming from behind. Other than the final tally of Doherty winning the match on the 19th hole, at no other time was he ever up in the match. He lost the first 2 holes with bogeys before pulling himself together. He got the match all square by the turn. A birdie by Murphy on the drivable 273-yard par 4 12th hole had him down again, and it stayed that way through the 17th hole. That's when something seemed to click. Doherty sent his drive on 17 wayward into the middle of the first fairway, leaving him a blind shot over hills, trees, and a greenside bunker. Despite those obstacles, he was able to land his approach inside Murphy's. Both players made par, sending the match to 18. On that hole, Murphy sent his tee shot to the right, giving him a difficult approach that ultimately ended 25 feet above the hole. Doherty stuck another approach inside 3 feet. When Murphy missed his putt, he conceded Doherty's to send the match to extra holes. Again, Murphy placed his tee shot in the center of the fairway, and the longer-hitting Doherty sent his tee shot into the left rough behind a tree. Once again, Doherty's approach finished inside Murphy's. Murphy missed his 10-foot birdie putt and left the door open for Doherty, who slid his 6-foot putt into the hole for the win.
I've really improved for the last 3 years. I went from being a 15 handicap as a 13-year-old and just kept working. I think my freshman year, going into my freshman year that summer, I played 36 holes almost every day and just kept working at my game. I used to be a hockey player, and once I got off that, it was all golf, and I strive to get better and better.
Teeing off last in the March of Champions were the Pee Wee girls, who played a 9-hole match for the first time on the Outward 9. To get to the finals, the small field played a round-robin match play competition, and in a repeat of the first round-robin match, May Wang defeated Summer Marshall.
Yeah, I think it's better than stroke play because if you make a mistake on one hole, you just lose a hole instead of losing a tournament.
At the end of the day, 7 titles were awarded, including Junior Champion Alistair Doherty, Girls Champion Gigi Stoll, Boys Champion Cole Mady, Intermediate Boys Champion Bryce Wortman, Intermediate Girls Champion Caitlin Collum, and Pee Wee Champions Samuel Payan and May Wang. The Oregon Amateur Championship, considered the major of amateur golf in the region, is administered by the Oregon Golf Association and is one of the oldest and most prestigious amateur sporting competitions in the state.